So next year we're planning a big festival, a cross-arts festival, based on stories and songs, called Opera for Change, in Nairobi, in a big outdoor space. And we're imagining doing performances of the Magic Flute by Mozart, a big gala concert with soloists from all over the place, an international orchestra, and also a big choral concert as well, probably the Mozart Requiem. We're on our way to the Kampala Music School to work with some singers. I don't know what they're going to be like. I've heard from our friends in Nairobi that they're rather good. So yeah, I don't know what we're going to be doing with them. It depends what they bring. They could bring anything from you know, songs, Ugandan songs, or they might even bring opera, or I don't know. We'll see.
For sure, I had other things to do, but I made sure I avail myself and learn from people who are great and have experiences to share with us. I so much appreciate. I would say, if I grow up musically, I wish to sing like Andy does. He's great. He's great.
Support more from here, and as if the sound is going over the waterfall that way rather than up in the air like that. It's amazing to have such a range of abilities, like from complete beginners who are doing like grade 1 singing, up to guys like that who can be they could be on a stage pretty well. He will be tomorrow. You get a bit closer.
That I have seen evolve in Ghetto Classics, from being very shy about performing, being very reluctant to get in front of everyone, and they look down and I have to push them closer to the edge of the stage, and now I have to like pull them back a little bit and tell them, okay, hold on, and that is really a wonderful thing to see, and I hope that exuberance also goes on to the other side of
Well,
life.
That's quite operatic. Opera singers wander to the front of the stage the whole time. We're here at St John's School in Korogosho in Nairobi, and I'm here with Levi and Ben and Poppy, of course, and we are here to hear and to maybe work with some of the guys from Ghetto Classics. When we were in Korogosho, one of the first things we did, we had 300 or 400 kids, and we said to them, do you know what opera is? What do you think opera is? And a couple of them sort of screwed their faces up and said, no idea. And one kid went, woo, it's people like that, which is, as I say, it's not a bad description. But after a while, we kind of sort of said, well, what we think it is stories and songs. And they all kind of went, oh yeah, no, we do that. We do stories and songs. But they don't call it opera. They just call it, you know, a way of life. From our experiences with those kids on the very beginning of the pilot project, they had absolutely no shame, or they weren't nervous about just starting to sing. So we'd start singing and making up an opera, making up in English, making up the notes and the words, and just saying, you know, who are you? What's your name? And this little kid, Barak, sort of said, I'm Barak. And she's, who's she? It's Lillian. And then it's like he'd been doing it for years, you know.
I was wondering how beneficial it would be and exciting it would be for the kids to be part of the opera sort of as it workshops through the week.
The first job is to kind of place the opera in some context, and that's going to be the most exciting part of the week-long or however long workshop of what is opera, and throwing there the general knowledge of the whole repertoire, saying there's oratorio and there's symphonies and there's this and there's opera, and then getting more into what opera is, so the children have that knowledge of what they're taking part in.
Once we've done the festival in Nairobi and got all these people together, we're going to take it back to England, and the dream would be to do something like the Proms, or to do a big concert in a big, I don't know, concert hall or big opera house in London. You know, not only just put on a festival, but build lasting relationships with these artists here and back at home, and to showcase what they can do, because it's quite extraordinary, the talent that we found so far.